You're just in time for the dog howling show, as you can hear in the background. Great stuff yesterday. And if you attended the live stream here at the YouTube channel, you'd have got some extra superb calls afterwards, including a late Hoffenheim equaliser and a lot more besides. Really good stuff. I was very happy with it. Thank you for those of you who attended the live chat. Not many of you, though. I do hope that could increase as the weeks progress. This YouTube looks to be the solution to our live streaming problems. There's got a chat and it's a continuous live stream. Very enjoyable. Yesterday, London Derby. Don't tend to play those. Aston Villa Man U, I didn't know what to do. Simple as that. I suppose we could have looked for the both teams to score element, which has been a recent Manchester United trait. But Man U, like the Hoff, bit unreadable. Stuttgart and Mainz, well, it went the way of Stuttgart. I was expecting a possible 0-0 at half-time, but a couple of late 40th plus minute goals from Stuttgart scuppered that. Hoffenheim, very good late equaliser against FC Köln. Keeps their both teams to score record at home recently. Kramaric, 94th minute equaliser. We got that in the live stream and I got it on Telegram for you as well. Excellent stuff. In Italian Serie A, very little to do yesterday. We were umming and ahhing about Monza and Verona, but as was the case yesterday, we had a lot of dodgy teams to work our way through. Absolutely no trading angle at all in Italian Serie A yesterday. In the Eredivisie, we had some fun and games with PSV conceding first against Volendam. I put forward in the live stream a 1-3 any other away score for PSV as the only real value to be had. Heerenveen and Ajax, we were so unlucky that we nearly nailed a pretty good profit were it not for a VAR in the 98th minute or something like that for Ajax. Absolutely gutted. Now, when you face a potential loss situation like we were with Heerenveen scoring 2 consecutive goals after we'd taken insurance out and gone to the +1 market, it's at the 3-2 that you can cash out and get a half of your loss back. You'll only be able to see these kind of things in the live stream. So do come along, please. Let's see if we can find that late VAR. 98th minute VAR, absolutely gutting. It would have turned this into a very profitable match. But anyway, if you did get involved, and I think it was 3-0 to Heerenveen. Let's just get the summary up. 2-0. Yeah, 3-0 to Heerenveen. That was when we get involved. They still have a good reputation, Ajax, but as one member, Ashley, rightly pointed out, this is pre-Europa Conference League. And even teams like Ajax are suffering. Ajax, Leipzig, Bayern Munich, Frankfurt, all involved in European club competition, failing to win. Add Benfica to that yesterday. And it's a real pervading problem. Feyenoord could have laid the draw second half. PSV, as I say, 1-3 any other away score for them. In La Liga, Barcelona-Granada was an excellent trading match for those of you up very, very late. Sevilla-Atletico Madrid was a good trading match for those of you taking out insurance on the 1-0. But as I said in the live stream, suspiciously high odds for Atletico Madrid. They've got the Champions League on the 20th, 21st of February. So it shouldn't really have affected them yesterday. A very good result for Sevilla. This will really boost their confidence markedly. When you have relegation threatened sides like Mallorca and Rayo Vallecano, do lay the late draw. Particularly at this stage of the season. 3 points is far better than 1. Look what this has done to Mallorca in the standings. Really boosted the hopes of survival. It was a relegation 6-pointer. That take 3 points away from them and they're back to 20. Rayo Vallecano could have done as well with the points. So vital win for Mallorca. It's put a little bit of daylight between them and Cadiz in 18th place. So all in all, yesterday I was delighted with the way that the YouTube worked. If you want to have a look at the live stream, I don't know if you'll be able to. You'll find it here. So do subscribe, please, to this YouTube channel. If I can find the details. Football Trading Profits live stream channel. Profit live from trading on Betfair. Profit live from trading on Betfair. Please do join. I had all of the details yesterday. Do subscribe. That way you'll be kept alert to any of the live streams that come on. Okay. You'll also get your review preview video here as well. This was a 5-hour live stream, so it was an excellent session. Lots to learn, so you can have a good look at it again. You can have a good look at this again later on or afterwards if you want to learn at your own pace. Look at how I approach football trading in play. Okay, so very useful to subscribe, please, to Profit Live from Trading on Betfair. At Profit Live from Trading on Bet 4037. So I'll put all of the details there for you in Footballtradingprofits.com. I'll be looking at the possibility of ending Footballtradingprofits.club. It's costing me far too much money per month, and quite frankly, you're not really making use of it. Let's be honest. I was hoping to build up a community here where you could join together, have a chat, things like that. But as is the case in a lot of things regarding the football trading, it's just a huge swathe of indifference from a large proportion of members to anything I'm trying to establish here. It's an excellent website, but it's far too expensive. I'd like to cut costs so I can earn a little bit more for all of the efforts that I do. So I'll have a think about this. Please let me know your feedback about Footballtradingprofits.club, whether you want it kept, and if you do want it kept, if you're happy to take a slight increase in the subscription fees. I know I did ask about this earlier on, but if that's the case, that would be excellent. Because I do like it, everything in the one page, but as you can see, we can have research here at footballtradingprofits.com. I can have all of the videos here. I can have the deep dive spreadsheets here. I can have the live stream here. So there really is nothing additional that Footballtradingprofits.club can really assist with. So I'll update you on our decision regarding this website here. It's my day off today, of course. So let's just have a look at the 3 matches. It's a London derby, Palace and Chelsea. Palace are in winning form at home, 2 consecutive 3-goal wins at home. The key man is Easy. Watch out for him on the team sheet today for Palace. He's been scoring readily. On the 27th of December, they lost 2-1 to Chelsea, and that was care of an 89th-minute penalty. So this could be a tight match today. Chelsea are coming off the back of 2 4-goal defeats. So watch out for an overzealous defensive bent from them today. They don't want to be conceding another 4 goals today. So you've got Palace scoring 3 goals at home. You've got Chelsea conceding 4 goals recently. Who's going to get the better of this London derby? 11 out of 16 goals conceded at home have come second half for Palace, so they could keep it tight in the first half. It was an encouraging 3-match sequence for Chelsea, winning sequence, but 4 goal losses against Liverpool and Wolves, and they're conceding 2+ goals away from home far too readily. This could see Pochettino with an early P45 off to the job centre. London derby, as I say, makes it difficult to do any pre-match research, and I would certainly not be entertaining backing Chelsea at these odds. Almeria and Atletico Bilbao, quite simply, Almeria are yet to win a match. They've failed to score in the last 4 home matches. 3-0 in the last 4 home matches, though it's knocking on the door. They have scored 2 goals against Barcelona and Real Madrid away from home. So they can do it. But they're playing in Atletico Bilbao with only 1 loss since the 29th of October. They're going to be extremely tough side to beat. But there might be a chink in the armour. Atletico Bilbao against 10th and lower. Sorry, against 16th and lower. 0-0, 0-0, 1-1. So we might have 0-0 in play here today. Atletico Bilbao don't tend to concede that second goal. 8 out of 11 goals scored away come in the first half for Atletico. So if they are to eye a win today, you ideally be looking for them to score before half-time. Almeria are likely to get a win at some point, but against a side with only one loss since the 29th of October, well, we'll have to wait and see. Juventus against Udinese, quite simply, Udinese, all draws bar 2 have come against teams 11th and lower. So if we can discount the draw, then we've got an obvious bias towards Juventus at home. A draw and a loss in the last 2 home matches for Juve, unlikely to see a third consecutive winless match, particularly with the title up for grabs. The recent loss did come against Inter Milan. That's no disgrace at all. They have failed to score in the last 2 away, Udinese. Recent 2-0 loss against Atalanta is something that Juventus should be able to replicate. So I would be laying any very late draw here for Udinese, that's for sure. And I would welcome an Udinese lead because Juventus are yet to concede that second goal at home. Let's have a look at any other matches today. Probably a few more matches from a few more leagues throughout Europe. Let's have a look. So those are the big ones. The Eerste Divisie, normally full of goals at 7 o'clock. La Liga 2, Turkish Super League. A couple of odds-on favourites there today. Besiktas dodged Pot City with them. Be very, very wary. Belgium, no Belgian football today. Premier League 2, you're normally expecting over 2.5 goals. And in the Development League, all you have to do is click on the match, look at the recent head-to-heads. A raft of over 2.5 goals or not? When you've seen 3 clean sheets here, I prefer both teams to score with over 2.5 goals. We had a raft of 3 of the last 4 for Derby. So all you have to do, just click on these matches and see whether you've got an over 2.5 goal angle. Saint-Etienne against Estac-Trois. Saint-Etienne will be keen to look for the win here today. We move down. Liga Ha'al, where we had Hapoel Beersheva yesterday. Winning, alas, didn't concede first. Ekstraklasa is back in Poland. Korona Kielce. Just be a little wary. They're coming off the back of a long winter break. We had top of the league yesterday, not winning. Porto are away at Arouca. We should be expecting a decent performance from Porto. Looking at the standings, is it a competitive season this season at the top? 52, 52, 45. So it's vital that Porto get the 3 points today. Bring them up to 48 points and within grasp of Sporting Lisbon and equal, well, 1 game in hand today against Benfica. So it does look like a 2-horse race for the title, but Porto will have to start winning. As to Arouca, are they in trouble? No, they're mid-table mediocrity. They look pretty much safe. Although, well, 20 points to 25. It's a very precarious position, being 8th in the league and only 5 points above the relegation zone. Wow. Santa Clara, recently in the Portuguese Primeira Liga, favourite to date. That'll certainly be a match I'll be looking for a little bit later on to favour Santa Clara. Turkish 1 League, Turkish Yorkshiremen are up. Ayopspor, fantastic. Took technique by Swarvis bikes, took hill. Fantastic stuff. Wear me clogs. Fantastic. Super sphere of lovely Jeffrey Boycott. Fantastic. And we've got Nora Batty, of course, the manager of Ayopspor. Having a good season. They should be top of the league. Turkish Yorkshiremen. Yeah. Will they get promoted so you can suffer my Yorkshire jokes in the Turkish Super League next season? Fantastic stuff. And that's about it today. You probably won't be hearing from me today, but there's a robust enough coupon. The matches look pretty reasonable. And I was showing a little trick yesterday if you wanted to get a really robust look at a football match. Here's what you do. Go to Soccerway. Go to Chat GPT. And get Soccer24, Soccerway, Chat GPT, and the research. So let's have a look. This is what I do to get a real in-depth look at a match. So let's look at Crystal Palace and Chelsea. And you can get a professional looking form review. So cut and paste this at uk.soccerway.com. And if you wanted to go a little bit further, cut and paste these pre-game facts, but go backwards so they don't keep moving. These pre-game facts are actually superb. 45% of Chelsea's Premier League away games this season have seen both teams score before half-time. 43% Chelsea's Premier League games this season have seen both teams score. Crystal Palace have won the last 5 games at home when Easy E has scored. And he has scored in the last 2 home matches from NWA. Crystal Palace have won the last 2 games when Easy E has scored. Crystal Palace conceded at least 1 goal from Chelsea in the last 9 games. So what you can do, particularly the Easy E stat, put that in, copy, and what the ChatGPT will do, and just give it a bit of a break, go to soccer24.com's preview, show the full preview. You've got to do this before the match start because the preview disappears as soon as kickoff. Okay, copy this, go to ChatGPT, post this in here. Now take my statistical research and the conclusion, and if I can, post that into ChatGPT and then use a prompt. So the kind of prompt that I use, I've already got it saved under my notepad. Turn all of this information into an informative preview of the match. In the conclusion, state the possible winner and correct score and any other betting angles that come from the information provided. Make sure that this is an original article. Provide a list of key stats in the conclusions. Copy that, post this here, and let AI do its magic. So it will take all of this together and it will give you a nice précis of the match. And indeed, possible teams who are going to score as well. Cole Palmer, for example, and Easy, who has been in excellent goal-scoring form. Here are the key stats. So let's have a look. Premier League action unfolds. Well, all of this hyperbole promises to be blah, blah, blah. Chelsea currently find themselves in 11th place with 31 points, while Crystal Palace trails in 14th place with 24 points. With 15 matches left to play, Chelsea's aspirations for a spot in the Europa League seem distant, trailing 5th place Tottenham. So that's telling us that Chelsea need to do something to get into Europe. Disappointing 4-2 defeat away at Wolves, while Palace endured a similar fate, falling 4-1 to Brighton Hove Albion. Recent history between these two favours Chelsea, who've secured victory in the last 12 consecutive encounters. That's quite a stat, isn't it? I don't normally look at head-to-heads. Key players, Cole Palmer for Chelsea, and of course Eberici Easy, who has been in goal-scoring form in the last 2 home wins for Crystal Palace. Those could be included in your anytime goal scorer angles. Injuries plague Crystal Palace. Key players such as Guehi Olise is Easy sidelined. Wow, that could be hugely significant. So it's excellent, isn't it? My interest in Palace would suddenly wane if Easy is out. So you get confirmation from that here. Normally, in the summary, there's a look at the injuries. Well, it looks as if, thigh injury. That is a huge miss for Crystal Palace today. So you've got to be favouring Chelsea then, because when Easy scores, they tend to win, and he scored in the last 2 wins. So that's what ChatGPT can bring up for you. And you've got at the end Crystal Palace recent home form, 2 wins, 0-0 and 2 losses. Chelsea's away form, 2 wins, no draws, 4 losses. This is from my research. Chelsea recent away goal pattern, 2-2-2 plus goals conceded, no draw. Chelsea's last 11 matches. That could be something to work with from a trading perspective. 6 of Palace's goals conceded at home came in the last 15 minutes. So this is all coming from my research. So it's a nice little way for you to put all of the information together, freely available information, and come up with a nice conclusion. So we've come here now with the conclusion that with Easy missing, but he is injured. So we default really to Chelsea, who have the best head-to-head record over time, as we've learned from ChatGPT. So do make use of this. I might start doing this for the major leagues, as long as it doesn't take too long to do. It'll give you a really good in-depth look at the match. So that's it from me today. Make use of AI when you can. Have a great day, and thank you very much to those of you who attended the live stream yesterday. Please remember it is available for you to watch. If you can work your way through the early parts of the live chat, and also when we had a break at about 4 o'clock. But if you can watch bits of it, you'll find some excellent information, how I read in-play stats, etc. Very useful tool to have, and it's nice to have this up here as a potential look for people wanting to join. Have a great day today. Enjoy your trading this evening without me. I'll see you again tomorrow. Don't forget the Champions League begins tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday we've got Europa League and Europa Conference League. So unlikely I'll be doing much research, because these matches at this stage of a major tournament are going to be very tough to unpack pre-match. It has to be purely reactive trading. Have a great day.